Alright everybody, this is Laguna Bardwell. I'm back here for a Let's Play today. Only today, I decided it'd be more fun to do something virtual reality based. Not entirely sure how this is going to go. I literally turned down my TV, turned down my computer sound. We're going to see how this fares out in terms of recording. Basically, this is my test number 2. If it works out, I'll upload it. If not, cool. Whatever, yeah. So, first thing I'm going to do, really quickly, is turn off the vibration on my phone, because that's not something I should have running. Cool. Turn my computer down. Alright, let's do this. Only thing I need to do next is make sure that my VR headset is plugged in. Boop. And we're good. Cool. We're all plugged in. We're good to go. As good as we're going to get anyway. Cool. So, gonna hop right in with a nice little beep. Alrighty. Get this nice bulky headset on. Ignore all of the other things popping up, by the way. Just gonna get into Netflix. Or Netflix. We are actually gonna jump into Monster of the Deep. Okay, microphone just got switched to my headset, so I should be able to just hop right in. Hopefully this works. It should. I have faith. Probably not a good thing to have, but still. So the reason I want to jump into Monster of the Deep, by the way, just going to back up here. My headset has some nice space. Gotta make sure both of these are turned on too. There we go. Perfect. VR is something that if I could live in VR, I most definitely would. Cool. So that big fish, by the way, that's one of the demon fish that you can catch in the game, I'm pretty sure. It's a little different when it's the artwork versus not. So this Final Fantasy 15 fishing game, fishing was the best part about Final Fantasy 15. I am just straight up going to say that as a very, very broad statement there. The reason I'm saying that is because basically, if you look at 15, the whole story of the game is just 4 bros broing out on the road before a wedding. That's it. Make sure there's some right hands too. It's really not the best game, really. At Chapter 9, it kind of lost its appeal. Take a look all around. Oh, there's demon fish. There we go. Cool. So I'm actually going to erase this file and start again. The reason I'm doing this, and yes, I'll do the tutorial. The reason I'm doing this is because yesterday, when I did my recording, yes, I did the tutorial. Yes, I already know how to play the game. But the recording completely screwed up. Anyway, 4 bros broing out. Now it's fishing. Fishing was literally the best part of the game. That and maybe when your car became an airship, but even then that was janky because if you don't land on a road, you instantly die, even if it's a flat plane. 15 was rather janky, I will say that much. But, alas, here we are, doing some VR fishing. I'm ready for this. Actually, played this with a couple of workmates of mine, and one of the guys was like, I've been here before. It was hilarious. Like, obviously you haven't been here, Curry. This is a Final Fantasy world. You're not in whatever planet this is called. Gaia, Terra, whatever have you. Cool. Start the tutorial. I'm going to reset these. Yeah, take a look at that. This little movie action. Cool. And when you look around, it's literally the most amazing feeling. It's like you're indoors, you're warm, but there's a snowstorm outside, but you're here and you're ready to start doing this. Cool. Oh. Hold the button. Swing back. And go, woo! Try grabbing the handle. Look at that. Lambent trout. Put that in the bucket. Do a little VR dance. Woohoo! Look at that whippy pole. Too far. Nope. Nope. Almost. Nope. Nope. Yeah. There we go. It's just like that. Ooh, vibrating too. What's this? Nebula salmon. Cool. That's basically it. Just boop and then... You know, if it doesn't bite, just be like, screw you, I'll do that. Ready? Yeah. More intro. Cool. That's basically the tutorial. But the part that I hate is... Oh, it's a little mesmerized. The part I hate is when you're trying to do the tutorial and... Basically what happens is, you're like, I'm ready to swing. And then the game is like, haha, you let go too early and you gotta wait like 10 seconds for the next instruction. Holding a button like an idiot. Not the best thing to have happen, but... Still, this whole VR experience is amazing! Oh man, I would live in this VR world if I could. We'll create an avatar. Female as always. I'm not even shitting you, I always play as a female. If I can. Final Fantasy 14, I'm playing as a Mikote female. Cool. Face. Ancestor A I kept, usually. Ancestor B, we'll put that down here or something. We'll put them... good enough blend. Yeah, we'll go with a nice little tan. Hair. You know, I actually don't mind that hairdo. But I think I like this one more. Features. Ooh, tattoo. We'll do one on this arm and down there. More floral on the other arm. I don't really do the whole face paint thing. I guess if it's not so bad. Ugh, no. Though I do find those cute little hearts and Ignises and Noctis is pretty damn cool. Feature. Nope, no scars. Eyelashes will make long. Eyebrows will do a more natural. Yeah, something like that. Figure. How tall can you make them? How short can you make them? Well, we'll do 5'11", just like me. Weight, head, neck, torso, back. Whoops. We'll make the back a little less weird. Ooh. 60's good. Upper arms, I'm pretty scrawny. We'll do like a 10. Forearms, we'll do like a 20. Hips. I'm pretty small. Rear. Can we get like a Shakira booty going on, or? Oh, you can. Look like it's like a 60. Legs. Yeah, as well. Torso. Gotta make sure I'm doing a proper thing here. Yeah, we'll do a small torso as well, like maybe a 15 or a 20. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh. Head. That should be fine as it is. Attire. Top. Can I get her like in her underwear? Yeah, sports shirt. Bottom, we'll stick with regular jeans. Actually, what's the... No, we'll stick with the jeans. Shoes, I prefer the athletic ones. Would you get down there? I'm trying to do this and I can't. Nope, not outfit. Gloves. No accessories. We'll do color. We'll start with hair color. Not bad. Fucking nice dark purples, like. Screw it. We'll do that. Tips. That actually does look pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oh, man. God, if I were a girl, I would have so much fun with my hair. White? Nah. Yeah. Like really purple tips or something? I don't know. Actually, this is a decent color. What kind of other colors can we make? Theoretically, I could make like Sarah or Lightning. Eyes. I'm good with those eyes. Lips. I'm actually good with those lips too. Skin. Yeah, that's my style right there. Eyebrows is fine. Highlight, don't need. Top. Just for shits and giggles, let's make this blue. And we'll make this one Yeah, we can do that. It's almost too late. Maybe? No. I tend to spend hours on character creation, by the way. Actually, let's leave those black. No, let's make it white. Jeans. Honestly, the jeans are probably good as it is. Shoes and gloves. I will change the glove color. Yeah, let's make it watery. Good enough. Facial structure. Honestly, I'm pretty sexy as it is. Maybe we can, like, keep it as is. Fuck yes, we'll save this avatar. Do 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 do.
A storm's brewing again. Meteorological experts expect the atmospheric anomalies of the past few weeks to continue for the foreseeable future. The provisional government of Insomnia has encouraged all civilians to batten down the hatches and prepare for potential inclement weather. Eyewitness reports also suggest even the eye of the storm isn't safe from strife, noting a contemporaneous rise in demonic activity. Imperial scientists investigating potential links between the two phenomena have returned no evidence and assert no further probing is necessary. However, while the Sturm and Demon's connection may be tenuous, the Hunters insist the threat to our safety is very real. The Council at Meldacio HQ has launched their own investigation into the matter, deploying a task force to dispatch the demons. Stay tuned for updates. In the meantime, stay dry.
Moving. Follow the guide. Yeah. The right controller, because I'm right here. Nothing? Good. There we go. I find that if I'm like... if I hit the water with the thing and make a circle here... that basket there. For those of you guys who don't quite just realize this headset is not actually playing sound. Whatever. For me. Cool. My hair just flapping in the wind. Hello, Sid.
Hey, you okay? Stay with me now. Papa! Call for help and hurry!
Ah, my elbow cracked. Ooh. I guess that's what I get. Well, the storm definitely wrecked this area. I don't know what that huge pillar is, but okay. I will kill that thing. That giant stompy stomp that kills you in 15. I will kill that stompy stomp. Don't think I should kill one of those in 15. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna ride that horse. I'm gonna fire myself in that game. I will bathe in that lake. I will go everywhere in VR, and I will do everything. I also want to swim in that ocean. You guys, really though, like, if you haven't played VR yet, you gotta. Don't even do those VR lounge things where it's like $50 for like an hour and then you gotta split it among your friends at $50 each. Don't even do that stuff. That's ridiculous. What you need to do is go get yourself a VR headset, get this game, and just destroy it. This game is actually why I got the VR.
Gray skies are going to clear up, or so it would seem. The tumultuous thunderstorms that rocked the region yesterday subsided overnight, with the sun now peeking through the clouds. Meteorological experts promise a temporary reprieve from the torrential downpours that have put a damper on travel in recent days. Yet although the forecast may look sunny, dark clouds have been cast over the hunters' ongoing inquiry into the recent rise in demonic activity. One of the individuals leading the charge sustained severe injuries in the field yesterday afternoon. The hunter in question is in stable condition, and a spokesperson for Maldaccio HQ insists they will continue with their investigation. We spoke with head hunter Dave Auburnbree about the hunter's plans moving forward, and that's coming up next.
And that's coming up Millhouse. Only not really. Cool. Hello there.
Well, I'd say that ought to do her.
Oh no, I'm asleep.
Well, look who's up.
Damn it.
You feeling any better? I reckon you ought to be, what with how long you were out. Why, you were sleeping deeper than Pawpaw.
Can I turn you off?
You know where we are right now, don't you? How about you try taking a look around once or twice? Maybe that'll help jog your memory.
Home. This is your cabin. This is your cabin speaking.
Well, how do you feel now?
Oh, I can see
You
the
look a
tan
little
lines.
better at least,
Oh.
now that your eyes
Oh, that
ain't
looks
swimming
inappropriate.
like they were before. By the way, I took the liberty of calling HQ for you. They wished you a speedy recovery and said get back to work. When you're ready, that is.
Walk into
Speaking
that.
of which,
Oh, Jesus.
ain't this the one you were after?
Probably.
I ain't
Credit
never
cards?
seen a fish that looked quite like that. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was some kind of demon. Actually, come to think of it, I do know a fella might know a thing or two. He fancies himself an expert. I can introduce him to you. Couldn't hurt to have another friend. Safety in numbers and all that. Well, I suppose I ought to let you get a little more shut-eye. Wouldn't want to overstay my welcome.
You turn your
Oh, and before you drift off, you might want to say thanks to that old girl. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have found you in time. She done saved your life. If you really want to reward her, bring her down to Hammerhead. I'll have my wrench at the ready. Anywho, take care.
There is a door there. Have a look around. Sure. Let's... Oh, the stretchiness of that tattoo. Ooh. Wrong button, I guess. I want to be able to read that and it won't let me. How about this? can't do that one. I guess those are my pants hanging up. I have no idea where I am in the living room, guys. Oh. Hunter HQ will periodically... I think I'm looking the wrong way. Join hunts for dangerous demonfish. Check your inbox. Well, maybe. Ooh. Out of play area, my left foot. Am I not allowed to, like... Fine, I'll come down here first. For habitat destruction. Howdy! Heard you had a mighty close call. Hope you ain't still sore, 'cause there's more hunting to be done. My hunters have got a handle on things for now, but I reckon they could use your help. This little baby ought to serve you well. These demons ain't no ordinary varmints. Keep your eyes peeled, keep your finger on the trigger, and keep our waters safe. Hunter Dave. Sure. Can I... Oh. Defeat the demonfish to restore peace to fishing spots around Eos. Hop in the car when you are ready to depart. I still want to look around though. Sure. Oh, now I can do it, finally. Riddle me this, journal. If demons are averse to the sun's rays, then why is it these demonfish can come out during the day? While I have no doubt the water filters out some of the sunlight, I still yearn for some more conclusive reasoning. That is a really good point, actually. I have not taken photos. What's this? What's this? Total darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, it's just that I thought maybe I could buy wardrobes and stuff. How about... There we go. Here I thought that slack-jawed, sorry excuse for a prince was the only one in Eos foolish enough to go fishing in a storm like that. But you done proved me wrong. I just hope this little incident will learn you to think before you act next time. Assume you don't go get yourself killed before there can be a next time. Honestly, well... Really? There's nothing I can... No? Fine, I'll do the story. Boss of Neglist. Ooh! Fishing practice. Oh, so close. I will make all three of you yellow. Really? Between the two? Got another one. Yes! It's a bite bug, it's a stompy stomp. I will eat that orange. Probably can't even do it. Realistically, let's face it, you probably can't. Let's see. Really gotta starve for that shit?
Which one of you should I fish up first?
Use can of kerosene left by some litter box.
Just wait. I'll snag a whopper and then we'll see who's puny.
An old can of kerosene.
Fish here should put up a fight. I wonder why they're not biting.
A model vending machine.
I've got the right
This one does
lure.
not seem to stock Ebony coffee.
I bet Gladio would be all, "Line's not gonna last." Like he knows anything about fishing.
Ooh. Model car, the level of detail is quite impressive. 5 stars without doing anything. Anything else I can pick up around here, or... At least like pet the chocobo or something? Nothing like an old lighter, or... No? I did not mean to do that. I feel like I should be able to pick up that can. Nothing? Okay. Hello there, Sasuke.
I haven't seen you around this neck of the woods. Did you come here on a hunt or something?
Yes, I did actually.
Dressed
I
like
tried to
that?
grab it.
Yeah, nice try. You can't fool me. I know a fishing rod when I see one. So I guess that means you're here to see what's biting. I actually just got here a minute ago. None of my friends get the art of fishing, so I'm kinda on my own, but you're welcome to join me.
With that attitude? Hell no. Each location has several spots where you can fish. Cool. Walk around and find a spot for which you can cast your line. I'd love to, but first I need to find items. Oh, would you look at the water? Whoa, texture just shifted in a weird way. Okay, those are really sickening textures. If I kneel down, can I like touch the water? No, that's a stretch.
Oh yeah!
Calm down, Noctis. Oh, what's this? A model car not dissimilar to the ones collected by young automobile enthusiasts. Fun. Oh, another one. Model car presumably left by a child dragged here by their parent. Or guardian. Okay. What's this? An empty bottle of car wash liquid. Clean cars are nice, but so are clean waters. I already have 8 stars and I haven't even fucking fished yet. Let me guess, I can pick up this. Cheap fishing bucket, favored by thrifty fisher men and mams. Woo-wee! Let's see here. If I can see down this way. Is there anything else I can maybe pick up or look at, or... My shadow's creeping out too. Not what I wanted to do. Nothing? Alright, let's go back to Noctis. Okay, I didn't want to... I'm having troubles getting back. Nothing in these bushes, is there? Okay, I need to reset my camera a little bit. I have no idea which way I'm facing. Whew. I am getting a little dizzy. Remnants of a dead creature. Oh, well that's fun. I feel like there should be like one last item that I'm missing. Like I have 9 stars, right? Where is star number 10? Or is this game trying to mess with me? Maybe there's like a bottle opener or a lighter.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, stop coming in your pants on this. It's very unbecoming of a prince. Here? No, check that rock. Where am I? Probably owed him like a limb or something, or a log or something like that. Why do I feel like I'm just gonna go crazy looking for something that doesn't exist? Why would you put 9 items in though? 9 seems like a weird number. Yeah, don't get too excited there. Okay. I am just crazy. There is no 10th item. Is there? I swear to God, my intuition tells me that there's a 10th item. I then convince myself that there isn't, and then learn that there is. I will be a very sad panda. Okay, fine, there's no 10th item. Now. Which way do I want to go? Man, the 15 had like the nice bumpin' tunes. Why does this one not? Wait, I had a menu earlier. I did. I had a menu. This one was teleport, right? So this one was teleport. Then this one. Oh, nice. Cool. Triangle would be this one. This one. I can do without the Justice Monsters. Brotherhood. Ooh, Winds of Change. Which album? I don't know. Unforgettable, Indomitable, Solidarity, Optimism, Oblivion. Ooh. Nair. Okay, I'm just going to assume there's no lighter or 10th item. Obey. Guard Snake Stairs. Okay.
How about trying a different lure?
Come on. Water. That was easy. Nice. Okay, this thing is vibrating so much. I might get a little upset. Okay.
I can still feel a gentle breeze.
Have I spent that much time with them? Come on, be like a 3-star thing. Really? 1? Fine. Oh, I can still catch up. Yes. Oh, you can go beyond 20 star? Okay, let's do this. Well, hello there, crocodile.
Hold up. You saw that, right? What the hell do you think it was? Are you gonna try to shoot that thing?
Yeah, I'll shoot you in the face. Not so bad now, is it? I seriously thought you were going to try and catch that thing. Completed! The boss of needless. How do I do that without getting hit? Oh!
Looks like we've got an even bigger problem. Run! Man, I swore we were goners back there.
No.
Really? Because it sure didn't seem that way when you were running for your life. Still, I've seen a lot of fish in my day, but I've never seen anything like... Sorry, let me take this call. Yeah? What? I know, fine. I'm on my way. Jeez! My friend was giving me a hard time because I forgot to tell him where I went. Can't he find someone else to worry about? Anyway, I've gotta go, but we should hang out again sometime. I can introduce you to the guys.
Be
sure to tell them all about your mad skills. Later!
Ooh. Cool. I love VR! VR, robots, and purple hair. Oh, and glasses. Oh, I forgot to put glasses on my character. Ugh. Cool. 21-star ranking. Yeah. Oh, it's the rewards. stinker? Oh, okay. Gone. You received a hunt request. No, I just beat the hunt thing. Looks like you're getting back in the swing of this whole hunting thing. Your next target's a real tricky son of a gun. You might start getting double vision, but don't be fooled. Keep your eyes peeled and you'll be fine. Best of luck out there. Oh, it's the map. Okay. You can now partake in recreational fishing. Kick back and cast your line without fear of demons interrupting a leisurely day. Now take hunts. Complete hunts to receive rewards and earn gil to buy new tackle. You can now fish at the Forgotten Pool. Yes. Oops. Oh, it's all the things you find. All cars from copy thing. Play darts? Apparently not. Can't play darts. What's in here? My empty torso, apparently. And I can't. Okay, I can stand through a chair. Don't know what they're stomping about upstairs, but they need to stop. You know, I think this is a really good time to just be like, okay. Also, by the way, lures, lines, rods, reels, and other. So basically everything that you unlock, I think. No, not yet. Actually. Oh, trophy. You can hold up to 61 lures, so you can hold up to 5 rods. I don't have the gill for this. Reels. I don't have the gill for that. Other. Imperial armor. There we go. Looks like I can reach. Almost. Almost. No, I think this is a good opportunity to just pull off this headset and, you know. Well, you can get really close, can't you? I feel like the log was supposed to be round and it ended up being an octagon. Oh well. This VR stuff, by the way, guys, is absolutely amazing. Oh. Whee! Trying to be funny with it. Stuck on my arm. I'll just put that down. There we go. Now, if you guys haven't done any virtual reality experiences whatsoever yet, you guys need to. It's amazing. This whole VR world thing is just phenomenal. It's bonkers how well this thing works. It's amazing. That being said, though, I'm pretty sure my audio works, but my video might be a little screwed up. But that's a post-recording thing that we can look at fixing. Anyway, hopefully this recording works, because I really want to upload it, and if I don't upload it, it'll be another Final Fantasy VIII one, and I'm going to have to stop trying to do the VR for now. Hopefully it works, though. Anyway, enough said on that one. I will see you guys next time, and until then, you know the phrase, Laguna Matata, or happy gaming. See you guys next time.